All right, just to show the West Coast some love, we'll start the Sweet 16 in the West with the number 1 seed Snoop Dogg versus the number 13 seed E40. BA, go ahead and kick this one off, man.
It's hard to beat Snoop. I don't care who you are. It's just hard to beat Snoop.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. We can make this one a quick one. E40 salute, sir, but we have to move on. So the second game in the West in the Sweet 16, the number 3 seed, the game versus the number 2 seed, Kendrick Lamar. I think this one's on me. BA, this one is
It
not
is.
that hard for me. I gotta go with K Dot here.
Mm.
I think what Lamar means to the culture because of the way he works for the culture. I think that's the edge here to me. I see the culture respond so positively with so much love for Kendrick Lamar because of the messages that he has and the way he moves about. Yeah, I definitely got to give this one to Lamar.
I think that they both started off on very similar paths in music. They were both big up and for the West, big up for the West, and trying to really infuse the West back into being in a dominant position in hip hop. But I just think that somewhere along the line, the game became more consumed with being known for being the game, and Kendrick became more involved in growing the game through healthy competition. So for me, it's all about Kendrick.
So Kendrick moves, and that's your Sweet 16 in the West bracket. The number 1 seed next week will battle the number 2 seed. It went chalk in the West. We take it down south in the Sweet 16 to the number 1 seed Lil Wayne versus number 13 seed Killer Mike.
Ouch.
It's a painful one to do, but based on everything I said about Lil Wayne in the first round and the second round, I have to apply all of that here in the third round. And Lil Wayne's catalog, influence, and technical skill are all just too much. They're just too much. Killer Mike put up a good fight here for me, but it was just too much. It's Lil Wayne for me.
Yeah, I'm going Louisiana, but it was much closer for me. I don't believe technical ability. I believe Wayne has a lane that he's really good at, but a lot of times you never know what the hell he's talking about. At least when it comes to Mike, it's clear, it's concise, but the catalog strength, I mean, it's circles. Now, it happened when you put out an album every 13 days, you get a lot of catalog. Because once upon a time, Wayne put out a mixtape or something every day that ended in Y, it seemed like. But, the hits are the hits. And that Carter series, that Dedication series, it's tough.
Yeah, Lil Wayne can say stuff like "We in the belly of the beast," and they thinking about abortion, and then turn around and say stuff like "I put the pussy on my face and call it pussy face,"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
confused. I'm confused about a lot of things. That's too much to unpack, Wayne.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Wayne advances to the Elite Eight in the South. The number 11 seed, Andre 3K, versus the number 2 seed, Scarface. BA, this is on you, and you got the possession arrow. So I'm glad about all this. I'm happy about this whole thing. I'm happy why you think about who you're gonna pick. I'm happy. I'm just enjoying. I'm enjoying the moment. Just being happy in the moment. 'Cause I can see the joy in you.
This is called the greatest rapper alive. Got to be 3 Stacks. I got to go with 3 Stacks. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. It doesn't make me whole on the inside. But when you get to this stage, the cultural impact can take you far if you're battling someone else, and that's the criteria that's left to argue. There's no argument in the South about Face's legendary status. There's also no argument in the South about 3 Stacks. But Outkast was international, and that's got to mean something. So I got to go with Stacks.
As much as I want to call you out here, this is a huge upset alert, y'all. But as much as I want to call you out here and like scream at you for picking somebody over Scarface, That is the only thing I could think of too that was that different. But both of these guys created lanes that nobody else could really fill. Like there aren't a ton of rappers that are out here trying to be Three Stacks or Scarface that actually make it.
Yeah.
So that's what it came down to for me was that while Scarface is god tier in the South and nationally legendary, I don't know. He doesn't have the reach that Outkast has in Czechoslovakia,
Yeah.
or that's not even a place.
Asia.
He doesn't have the reach that Outkast does on some remote island in Madagascar. So yeah, Andre 3000 in a huge upset advances to the Elite Eight alongside Lil Wayne, where he will face him damn next week. Now we're in the modern bracket. The number 1 seed in the Sweet 16, Eminem versus number 13 seed Kanye West. And I fought for Kanye last time, BA.
You did.
Not doing it this time. I'm picking Eminem.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not. This is the type of argument someone like Eminem can win because his skin color has nothing to do with the statistical facts of the 3 categories we have chosen.
The Slim Shady advances to the Elite Eight in the modern bracket. Number 6 seed Missy Elliott versus the number 2 seed Common. BA.
If there is any matchup where status and stature shouldn't matter, or technical lyrical ability shouldn't matter, it's this one. This has to go strictly to the catalog. This has to go to the outside criteria, because when we talk about Common probably being hip hop, Missy is too, where KRS One might be the trunk. They're both branches, 2 different branches of the same tree. But Missy's branch got a lot more leaves on it. Got a lot of leaves on it, man. It really sprouted some fruit that just, it's rare. You can't find anything like it, and you got to reward that. So I got to go with Missy.
You got the possession arrow, so it's going to be Missy. But I would go with Common. I still think the whole I Am Hip Hop Award being Common, I still think that's enough for me. But Missy Elliott moves on to the Elite Eight out of the modern bracket. We go to the East. The number 1 seed Nas versus the number 5 seed in the East, LL Cool J. This hurts my head. This makes my head hurt. I feel like I got a pretzel in my head. I gotta pick the guy who has arguably the greatest album in hip hop that I don't even think is his best album, which means he has 2 of the greatest albums in hip hop, at least, versus the man who built part of Def Jam. And it's a really tough decision for me to make. I ain't gonna make the part of New York that likes to yell at me mad today. I'm sticking with the number 1 seed. I'm staying chalk. I'm taking Nas. Everything that LL Cool J represents as an MC, I love it, man. I love the attitude he brings to being an MC. I love it. But everybody chases Nas. Nas is almost like a ghost now.
Well, then I'll keep it sweet. I'll keep it quick. For me, it's Cool J. And you said the reason why. Jam is the biggest machine in hip hop. And without it, what do we have? And without him, we don't have it. So for me, it would have been Cool J. But good on you, Nasir Jones. The overall number 1 seed, pushing forward.
The number 6 seed KRS One versus the number 2 seed Jay-Z. BA, all yours.
What's his fucking name? Jigga.
Yes.
Yo, I want to argue. I do. I want to spark up controversy. I really just wanted to pick KRS One because I knew I had the possession arrow and I could win it. But to be honest, I would be doing the whole bracket a disservice. So let's keep it a buck because everybody wants this Elite Eight matchup that's coming. Me too. So for no other reason, I picked the Jigga Man.
So there it is, y'all. Jay-Z and Nas advance in the East. Your Elite Eight for next week's show will be Nas versus Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg versus K-Dot, Lil Wayne versus 3 Stacks, Eminem versus Missy Elliott. BA, I don't want to make any of those choices. That's it. Put your comments down in there. Let us know who you advance, who you disagree with, who you would have taken, who's all the way to the Elite Eight for y'all. And we will catch y'all next time when we do the Elite Eight, y'all.